Ladies and gentlemen, it is the exclusive, first time ever, Pat McMahon Skyping. Pat, how are you?
Well, I'm fine now that my wife has established how you get Skype to go from my house to the studio, because otherwise I would be sending you smoke signals or something.
So, how are you doing there at home?
You know what? It really, first of all, it's a very comfortable place. And we've got the dogs and Duffy and kind of the security of knowing that we're taking care of ourselves and everybody else, too.
So I love it. Hey, you know, we miss you here at the studio. You come in and do quite a bit of things. What are you missing about being here?
Say it again, Brad.
What do you miss about not coming to the studio right now?
Well, considering the fact that I'm treated so badly when I do come into the television station, I'm far more comfortable here, where people really overwhelm me with affection.
Pat, you know we love you here. So what have you taken up? Any hobbies? Anything you've been doing extra?
Well, you know, this morning I think started really well because I'm one of 17 people who still get a newspaper. And there was a great story in the Republic about Alice and Cheryl Cooper being stuck in Europe for a while on tour and getting a plane out of Germany kind of at the last minute in order to come home. It was adventurous. It was a little scary. And it was good to have an old friend like Alice and his lovely wife, Cheryl, back home. You really ought to see it. I wrote to him and told him how happy we all were to have him back home and safe.
So, and speaking of friends there, I mean, you've been checking in on your friends who are in your age group. How are they doing?
Well, my friends in my age group are doing fine. Of course, they're still in school. And so they will probably be studying online, hoping, as I do, to graduate at the end of the year. Oh, be quiet. Just be quiet.
Okay. I need two things from you, Pat. One, can you pick up one of the dogs in your lap so I can see your dogs? Can we see the dogs?
I'm terribly sorry. They have an agent, and the agent said nothing on camera, even if it's Skype, unless you get money up front.
Oh, my gosh. I believe. All right.
One very quick story. I made a quick trip to the supermarket to get dog food, nothing for Duffy and me, just for the dogs. And who do I run into but Tim Hattrick? So there we are standing in the produce section of Fry's, 10 feet apart, doing comedy material at one another. The audience was not the least bit appreciative. And Tim and I were having a great time. So if Tim happens to be watching this, thank you so much. It was kind of medication for Pat.
I love it. All right, Pat, we're going to check in with you a little bit later on next week. And also, we want to make sure we talk with Duffy, because I know she has a degree in something that probably a lot of people at home need to know about. Am I right?
Yes, Duffy, Dr. Duffy, her degree, her doctorate, is in human sexuality. And every time someone with a perverted mind, I don't want to name names, Brad, but somebody who hears that she has a degree in human sexuality begins to smirk, I almost always remind them that the shoemaker's children were often barefoot as they ran around town.
Thank you, Pat.